ready. I thought this was a cute little new setup, like a little vibey. I thought I would do like a reset video. I've never done this in my whole time on YouTube, but something about this year gave reset. No, let me behave. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are ready for 2024. Damn, that was a mouthful. 2024. Does anyone even say that anymore? Let's talk about 2024. Why not? And some things I've set for myself, and just a little restart, a reset kind of thing, because sometimes you need that motivation to just get up and do it. The first week of January didn't move. I needed that extra week. I knew it was in the new year, but I needed that extra week. For some reason I was like, no, rest and let God be God. We've got my iPad here, which I don't think I've ever shown you guys like that. I've got my iPad, and my iPad actually has my mood board on it, which is quite fun. I did this last year and I just loved it. First of all, it gave me a background. Second of all, it just reminded me of the goals that I wanted to achieve, and there were a few things last year that I put on my mood board that actually came true in the weird way possible. Like sorry, I've really just jumped into this and I'm already talking about mood boards, but yeah, let's be iPad babes today. Up like this. I would link this, but I don't actually think it was that good because it came with a keyboard, and the keyboard's moving mad. Let's just give people some ideas on what to do this year. This is what I'm doing to get my year started. So I started off with mood boarding. That was my first thing that I did to just grasp the vibes. And if I'm being honest, this year for me, now I feel better about it, but this year for me was confusing. I had no idea where I was gonna be and what, you know, normally every year you're like, I want to set these goals, I want to do this, this year I was just like, 2024 just feels the unknown, and a little bit like 2020, which God forbid, and I removed that thought immediately. When I had this feeling, the last time I had this feeling was 2020, and I don't want to have this feeling again. Okay, maybe this year let me not set crazy goals for myself with numbers and stats and actual fixed in goals, but how about we just make a mood board that makes you feel good, and the feelings that you want to feel this year, and the vibes of this year, and like no pressure kind of thing. So this is my mood board. Hold on, my actual mood board, like the whole, I don't want to show you what it is. A lot of the mood board is like success, just money and enjoyment, soft life, more content, more holidays. This is my word for this year, choosing myself. So I found a quote that was, and finally she chose herself. Beautiful quote, slap that on there. Of like actually getting into my feminine era and just accepting love. If you've been watching long enough, you know I'm anti-men. Things like that. And I've even got Matthew 19:26. But with God all things are possible. Like things like that, just stick it on there. Main goal that is like I actually want to do is get my driving license this year. And that is a must. Then other things that I was thinking, here's some ideas for you guys to also help your year feel a little bit better. So I started off with cleaning my room. That needed to be done, because one thing about this room, it's not that big, so it'd be getting messy left, right and center, up, down, left, right. I entered the year with a clean room, but a day later, was it clean? No. I need to clean this room. And it's too soon.
The fuck back off of the porch or break a pound down. Get the strap if it happen to blow it, mix around sounds. Pussy cat on my lap, push it back and go to down, putting rap on my back.
This is my tune. My hiding place, my safe refuge, my treasure, Lord. You
Black and snatching crowns. They came back around. Got niggas selling crack in pounds. Got a bag now, but it's nothing.
We'll deal with this another day.
Crack in pounds. Got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. Gun blacks in the background. I'm a black man with the bloodhounds. Mac 10 making love sounds to a bad chick. She from uptown.
That is it. All clean. I really need to change this. Nice and clean how we like it. Oh, those drawers are broken. Too much clothes in there. So yeah, that's the vibe. Every time I have a clean room, I feel at peace. And the next thing was to get yourself some flowers. I think it's so important that women take care of themselves. To be fair, anybody, it actually really does not matter, but I've got to speak for myself. Like, I feel like it's so important to take care of yourself, even if other people are taking care of you. Even if that man buying you flowers, girl, you gonna get yourself some flowers and make yourself feel good that day. Can I call you Rose? I love flowers. They fill my heart with joy. I need to start with vitamins and all of those jazzes and better things for my health. And I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I don't know which vitamin or which drink. I used to do green juices, which was actually last year, which was actually really helpful. It was clearing up my skin and everything, but the effort. Next is like getting my hair done more. I have my hair out now, which I'm obsessed with. One of the best decisions I've made in 2023 was to dye my hair. Honestly, I need to get it retouched, as you can tell. But best decision. Are you gonna talk to me? Hold me down, this and never lie to me. This is all the time I need. So tell me, will you keep me safe? I never wore my hair out, guys. I wouldn't even sit like this with my camera. It'll be wig, another wig, another wig, another. It would, you know, and I still love my wigs. My wigs give me that grown look, that gives me a sexy look. But I'm learning to love my hair, honestly, and that's after I dyed my hair. So I need to get retouched. Getting my hair done and actually doing things with my hair, even if I'm doing it myself, but just actually taking that time to care for my own hair. Another type of self-love, another type of self-care. You see the theme? Are you seeing the theme? If you're a Christian, I think this should be something everybody strives for every year. No matter how close you think you are, you're never close enough. Everyone makes mistakes, everyone's on their journey, everyone's, you know, it's up and down. It can be great some years and really bad some years. So it's a continuous journey, and I feel like getting closer with God is so important. So yeah, that's always on my mood board. I thought this year I would actually explain to you guys what I do. I've highlighted the parts that I thought were like stood out to me, and I made this thing on Notion. It's an app that you can get on your iPad, but again, you can do this with paper and pen. I literally have a holy notebook or something that I used to do with paper and pen before I had this. Here's my Bible notes. I've kind of decorated it. You didn't have to, but I decided to decorate it. And then I do verse, so I put the verse in what one I highlighted that I felt like stood out to me. Something doesn't always have to stand out to me, by the way. I aim to do this every day, but if I don't put the pressure on myself. But then I do meaning to me, which you don't have to put, as you can see I didn't put anything here, but you don't have to put something all the time. Kind of like, it might be about anything, but try and relate it to your life and about you. But another thing that I started doing this year was, if I didn't understand a bit, for example here, but now I want to just understand the Bible a bit more historically, and a bit more like see other people's opinions on how people make out certain things, right? Okay, so Genesis 2:21, New Living Translation. It says, so the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. While the man slept, the Lord God took out one of the man's ribs and closed up the opening. And I used to be like, oh yeah, of course, God took out the rib. We all know that's how Eve was made. Yeah, God took out the rib. But then I was like, why did he actually take out the rib? Like, why the rib? And also, I was like, why did he put Adam to sleep? Like, literally giving operational table. And a lot of things that were coming back was like, we always think our timing is right. And if Adam was awake, maybe he would have interfered a bit too much. Basically, God said, shh, let me get to work. Let me scoop up the scenery a bit. Do you know what I mean? He was just like, I got this. I kind of got this. Also, the rib is more to do with the fact that God, it was like God took the rib to show that she was beside him at all times. Like, it was beside, not above him, not beneath him, but beside him. And also there's a part in the rib, I don't actually know the name, basically can be healed, and so it was like God knew that she could always be healed. Yeah, that is basically it. Oh, and the prayer side of things, I just prayed about the passage that I'm speaking about. So let me see if there's anything else. hobbies that you can start thinking about. First of all, gym. I'm always on the gym, but I'm back. Okay, I fell off for like 2 months. I love going to the gym. It's just the effort to actually go to the gym is the problem. This is dedication. Because are you kidding me? Joking, you're gonna laugh. Reading is another thing. Guys, right now, first of all, the first book took me so long, but right now I'm reading this book. Okay, it's called Twisted Games series with all these. I think there's like 4 books, but I've already read Twisted Love, and it was actually really interesting, and my sister said it just gets better on from here. I'm not saying I'm a professional. I like take so long to read, but it's the skill that I actually love having right now. Like, it's really interesting, and it's another way to get you off your phone. Mood boarding doesn't just have to be once a year. You can mood board anything. You want to achieve something new in that month, mood board it. You want to achieve this, mood board it, you know? I also started painting. I started this last year and I'm obsessed with it. It takes me off my phone for hours. Sometimes I even lose my phone. I get everything off Amazon, like all the canvases. This one I didn't actually. This one was actually its own painting, and then I painted over it because I wanted something for my wall. It wasn't giving as much as I thought. Kind of ruined that. Then I started this one. Again, not the best. The outline, I shouldn't have outlined it. This one kind of ate. I've laid this one a few times, if you can see how thick it is, because I got it wrong that many times. My favorite one. I bought a smaller canvas, and I thought you can achieve more when you're a beginner with. I think this one is cute. But yeah, that's really it from me, guys. Like, I can't wait to share this year with you guys, and I can't wait for the new videos, the more videos and stuff. And I'm ready to be productive. Let me not say that too loud. Again, I'm choosing myself this year. So if I can't do it, I can't do it. But I want you guys to also choose yourself. I want that to be your word of every single year. And yeah, I'm gonna love y'all, and I'm gonna leave y'all. And let me know if you like the intro as well. Changed it up a bit more minimalistic, a bit more me. Love you guys so much. Bye.